Said this guy kind of rejected or so. So they said they gave him time. You remember, he's already there. Everybody already seeing his face and all that. Oh, he signed a contract, so there shouldn't be any issue. But during all of that time, they said behind the scene, they were giving him time to think about it.
Okay.
Because underneath, it is not just that music. When I say drug, some of you think it's about drug abuse. This is not even just about drug use now. They were using these young men as drunk mule. You know what is called that? Drunk mule. I mean, drug mule. Mules or mules who are like, you will see them as stars, but they are also drug peddlers, selling drugs, and then sometimes they use them in ferrying drugs out of Nigeria. Do you understand that? A very serious allegation, Abi. I did my findings, Baba. That's how much shocked I am. No, at that point, they said, when Naira Marley was accusing him,
okay,
there was actually an intended plan of the young man to leave him.
Okay.
It was like, I was going to leave their record label.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, you can't just leave. No, leave Bao. So you now go out there and what? Go and tell everybody about what? So they put up a PR together. A PR together to make sure that, number one, the fact that he's not following what they're asking him to do, he must be punished until he comes back to his senses. Then another thing is that they need to let the world know that if he starts saying anything or he starts behaving somehow, it is because he is a drug addict. And he, Naira Marley, knows him very well than anybody might say out there. So they started a PR, okay? But at the same time, Baba, they started bullying him. I'm not talking about threats, oh. I am talking about physical beating. Bloody face, bloody nose, bloody, beat him like a superstar.
This matter go long.
Baba, at least in today's time, in this day and time, these are guys who have intellectual properties that are being streamed by millions and millions of people every day. These guys have billions of streaming and all that. They are superstars to their generation. But guess what? The Lagos thugs, the Malian, all of them is not Naira Marley that they fear much. It is the force behind him. You remember, these are young men from very, very poor background. When I say very, very poor, I'm talking about the hood. You understand? That every opportunity is like a blessing. Omo, they assigned me the 5 million naira, Malian record. I now just need to continue and work hard. Maybe one day, I'll be superstar. It's an opportunity for them.
They didn't know.
Only to realize that they only assemble them for drug running. A very big allegation, Abi. Okay. Guess what happened? They started hunting him everywhere. It's like saying everywhere you see him, beat him. If he says they should go and get him from his house, they will bring him and they will beat him.
Like a baby.
Bloody nose, bloody mouth, everything. It got to a stage. He reported to the police.
Jesus.
Okay? He petitioned the police that they should save his life. That these guys want to kill him. He's going into depression. He's done nothing wrong. And all of that. This was in June this year. Okay? And the police ignored him. You know why? Remember that the same Naira Marley, this one is NDLEA ambassador. Remember that. Okay? And that's his own mugshot there. Okay? When they were looking for him, wanted at the age, Assis Fashola, at the age of 19, a drug dealer at the age of 19 in London, a drug dealer, what do you call it, a sexual assaulter, and on. Now, just so you know that when he now got back to Nigeria and he's now Naira Marley, You see that guy on the right? His name is Sam Larry.
Lagos State.
Now, Sam Larry
That state
is a celebrity criminal. People know him on Instagram, on TikTok. They have another one called Abu Abel. Abu Abel is also another social media, another celebrity criminal.
Yeah.
These guys have connections in almost major places of the world. In London, they can track anybody down in London, right? Deal with you, beat you up and all of that, and you know what I mean? Like, even kill you if they have to, right? So that was when I was like, celebrity criminal ke. On the celebrity criminal, wow. How many of you remember that NSAS guy? His name is Adagun. Adagun Osha. Do you see him? So now you see on the left, the one at the top left, that happened to be the spokesperson for the Nigerian police force. Here you get now. Those are their connections. So Abu Abel, Sam Larry, they are the terror to some of these young talents in Nigeria and even outside Nigeria. Here you get, they can always get people to come and. Now you see that Sam Larry is also the one circled at the bottom picture. Here you get, with Tifnumbu in Mecca or so. Our Mashiwaju. Now take a look at this picture. First, let me go back to this. Take a look at the picture circled on the top right. That is Adagun, Adagun Osha. All right, the guy that was unleashed on the NSAS protesters at Alausa in Ikeja on the 19th of October 2020. That's him. Now take a look at this picture on the left. See that red circle again. That's Adagun Osha. Now see the yellow circle again.
Okay.
That is Sam Larry. This is their circles. Now when you see Sam Larry, Naira Marley, and their uncle, remember him? Sanwo Iku.
And the only way out for us is to continue to do that in the next 4 years. This particular aspirant, as you all know, you can go and check it, the records are there. This is somebody that has been arrested for spending fake American dollars in a nightclub in America. And he's been detained for months. And he knows that he has won mock shots for months before this whole thing was quenched. He's also known that he doesn't have the competence to do what he's being propelled to do. The records are there in Bagara General Hospital. This is somebody that has gone for rehabilitation before. We don't want to go too far, but we know. And we know.
Oṣó ni, àjẹ́ ni, ẹlẹ́bọ lóògùn ni, amọ́niṣẹ́ni ni, afàìmọ́niṣẹ́ni ni, wọ́n á fi yín sílẹ̀.
So are you following this?
Yes, sir. Yes, we are.
Now let's now go back to Mohbad. So when he reported to the police, do you now see the people that he was reporting to the police and why Nigeria police did nothing until they kill him?
Then what would they do now? Are you sure they would do anything?
It got to a stage. There are many other things, which you can say are also coming out now from the side of his family. I'll get those one. It's just like a side. So they will see him anywhere, everywhere. This young man came to London, and he was meant to appear in a video shoot. In London, UK, United Kingdom,
Jesus.
The young man was so terrified, so terrified that he couldn't show up at the location, at the address.
Jesus.
and he kept changing location.
Jesus.
It's like